What's going on there, guys? Today I'm going to talk about a subject that really needs to be brought up and addressed. If there's one thing that the Monster Man takes a lot of pride in, other than the vaping industry, is also battery safety. That is the first thing that goes through my head. But a certain YouTuber thought it'd be awesome to put a 0.04 build on a single tube mech mod. Now, at the same time, though, some people may say, well, if he was using good batteries, yada yada yada. At that 0.04, there is no safety in that. It don't matter if you put a 0.04 on build on there and you were running a Samsung 30T 21700. Out of 100 times, if 99 times out of 100 that thing did not vent on you, all it takes is that one time. All it takes is that one time. I don't care what battery you use. I don't care what mech you use. A 0.04 on a single battery mech is far beyond safe. That is a whole new level of stupidity. This YouTuber decides to do that on a review, on a video for the entire world to see. And he said that he does not condone nor recommend you do this. But what's the point of saying it if you yourself are doing it? This guy has 40-some thousand subscribers. And he does something like that. And he says, oh, don't do this, don't do that. But still, he still does it, and then when he comes back up from the up close portion of his review, he's sitting there gloating how wild it is, how hot it is. I bet you that was a hot vape. You want to know why? Because you had a Samsung 40T, which has 10 less amps than a Samsung 30T, and this. I did the math, guys. I looked it up on an ohms calculator. At 4.2 volts at a 0.04, that's 84 amps drawing from that battery. That was rated for 25 amps continuous. Now you might say, oh, that's continuous. What about the pulse rating? Isn't the pulse rating usually higher? Generally, yes, but not by much. I mean, hell, even if that 40T had a 25 amp continuous but had a 50 amp pulse rating, you're pulling 84 amps. That's higher than the continuous and the pulse. I don't know what the pulse rating is on the Samsung 40Ts, but I do know it's continuous, which is 25 amps. I don't know what this YouTuber was thinking. Then he gets called out and says that, oh, that they don't know what they're talking about. This YouTuber was on a live show. It's caught red-handed, gets called out for being an idiot, and he decides to go on the offensive and try to make the other YouTubers look bad. I don't know how many really called him out, but I do know one. How dumb do you have to be to put up a video like that where you do something so stupid and not think that someone is going to go out there and do it themselves? You can say I don't condone this all you want, but with 40-some thousand subscribers on your channel, at least I can guarantee you at least one person is going to take what you said, throw it completely out the window, and is going to do it themselves, and they're going to probably blow themselves up. We've seen what lithium-ion batteries do when they vent. It ain't pretty. I don't know. What is it going to take to get in this YouTuber's head that he can't be doing that shit? I don't even use mechs, and I know how to. I don't use mechs, but I sure damn as well know how to use them. God. Somebody needs to give this specific YouTuber to give him a crash course in Ohm's Law and barrier safety, because apparently he completely forgot all about it. So I think he needs a refresher course. And yes, I know I'm stumbling over my words. That's because that's how pissed off I am. Guys, I encourage you. I don't just recommend, I require you. I encourage you that if you're going to buy a single tube mech mod, please listen to what I have to say. If you're going to buy a single tube mech mod, whether it runs on 18650, 26650, 2700, or 21700, please take the time to learn batteries. Learn what their true amp limit is. Know Ohm's Law. Know whatever build you put on there, know what kind of amperage that build is going to draw from that battery. Because the last thing I want to see or hear is somebody blowing themselves up because they saw somebody else do something they should have been doing and they decided to do it themselves. I don't want to see anybody hurt. That's all I'm saying. And this YouTuber needs a refresher course on how to build safely. He didn't even build the coils. It was pre-made coils. Coils that are not actually posted on a website. They are requested by a certain website. You have to request them. I forget the name of the website. But at the same time though, if the coils are not actually on the website, you have to request them. What does that tell you? I don't build that low. The lowest I ever built was a .07. And that was on this thing, the Maxo 315. It fired it, that's because it has safety features. And I'm sure by this point, you probably know what YouTuber I'm talking about. Surely it's out there. This is me sticking my hand into the pot because I think I see it in my heart that I have to do this. I have to look out for the people. I have to look out for the people that watch these videos, that watch me, that watch Kimmy Vapes, Truckin' Vapes, Zophie Vapes. This particular YouTuber, though, on the other hand, I'm not going to say his name. He has 47,000 subscribers. That's all I'm going to say. This guy needs to be refreshed on how to vape safely. Because if somebody is going to see what he does, it's going to want to do it themselves. And then you run the risk of hurting somebody. And if you know what YouTuber I'm talking about, oh, I hope he sees this. Because if he does, I'm going to say this right now. If that particular YouTuber is watching this video right now, you are a fucking idiot. Do us all a favor. Stay away from mech mods. Because you obviously don't know how to build them safely. And that's all I'm going to say right now, guys. Monster Man Vapes, signing off.